Hey, my name's Sebastian Eichler. I'm the owner of Stratus Electric here in Austin, Texas, and I wanted to go over real quick why your plugs don't work. Sometimes you'll be blow drying your hair and the plug just stops working. You look everywhere, you can't find the GFCI. There aren't any breakers stripped, and you just don't know what you're doing. Or you're working in the garage and the garage door opener just won't open. You have to pull that red thing. It's super annoying. I'm gonna show you real quick on general areas where you can find those GFCIs and fix the problem yourself so you don't have to call me. As much as I love coming out to y'all's homes and interacting with you and talking to you, I understand how, one, embarrassing it can be sometimes, but also how annoying and frustrating it can be to pay somebody to push a button on a GFCI. And I just want to save you the money and prevent that from happening in the future. So, if we look at my awesome floor plan that I drew for y'all, you can see the bedroom, living room, kitchen, garage, the front of the house, and backyard. There are several places throughout the home generally where you're going to find GFCIs. Anywhere in the kitchen should have a GFCI. So the red star. The front yard, anywhere outside should have GFCI. So more often than not, you're going to have a plug on the backyard, in the front yard. By code, you need a plug by your AC unit, which is right here. So there could be different GFCI over there. And then in your bathroom, anywhere where you're going to have a sink and electricity close by, just anywhere with water and electricity. So you have your water outside, you have your water in your kitchen, water in the bathroom, anywhere you're going to have that intermingling of water and electricity. And then they also have GFCIs in the garage. So you may only have one plug in your garage, some people have more, but you have that plug above head in your garage. You're not going to find a GFCI there, but you may find them on the garage walls. Behind shelves is a common place that I find GFCIs for people is they just have a shelf in the garage, and it's been years since they put the shelf up. They put stuff on the shelves. It's covering it up. They don't know what's back there anymore. Then I move things around. I find a GFCI behind the shelf. That's a common place. So even though you may think that they're different rooms, they should be on their own breaker or own circuits. A lot of older homes, even some newer homes, they still intermingle the CIs together. It's becoming less common nowadays because there are more strict codes regarding how GFCIs are all interconnected. Like this is one configuration you might see in a home. In the homes I wire, if you have the pleasure of living in one of them, I like to keep the garage on its own, the kitchen on its own, the bathrooms on their own, and then the outside ones also on their own. That way, if you're blow drying your hair, your garage doesn't stop working. Or if you're running 5 KitchenAids at the same time because you're a master baker, your kids can still enjoy the plugs outside if they're helping you with yard work or something. Or if you have, let's say you have somebody work on your HVAC unit and you're cooking all those cakes. You don't want them to trip the GFCI and then you can't bake your cakes and meet your quota anymore. Like, it's just a nuisance to have all of them tied together or even having them intermingled between different spaces, especially in different use cases. So an example like this, if there are multiple bathrooms, I would definitely tie multiple bathrooms together, but that's because there's still a common use case between those spaces. So I hope this helps you find the GFCIs in your home. Definitely look behind any shelves that you have in the garage. That's the most common place I see them. But also look outside in the front yard by the AC units and in the backyard. Because I have seen them before tying from the kitchen to the outside GFCI. So just keep an eye out, look around them. Take a minute to look around your house and just notate like, hey, I have these GFCIs, one in my kitchen, one in my bathroom, so on and so forth. It'll save you from the trouble of calling me or another electrician to come out and spending that money on something that you could have done. It's just pushing a button to reset it. So I hope this helps, and feel free to download my free homeowner's guide for just electrical tips on what to do in case there is a GFCI tripping, a breaker trips, just basic troubleshooting steps. So you can save your time, save your money. You don't have to call me to come out there, and you can just take care of it yourself.